You can't solve a problem until you know what's really causing it. Welcome to day one of 30 Days to Financial Freedom. I'm so excited to join you on your journey to the life you were made for. We're going to learn so many things this month, and many of them will impact your financial life for years to come. But what we talk about today might be the most important element of all. This lesson is called Freedom Starts in Your Heart. If you're like most people, this isn't your first attempt at improving your finances. Maybe you've tried to change your spending habits or create a budget before, but chances are you didn't have the success you hoped for. Now, there are a lot of reasons why people struggle to change their financial lives. Some people don't earn a living wage, some have difficult circumstances at home, some become trapped in a cycle of consumption and debt. But at their core, most money problems aren't income issues or spending issues. They're heart issues. Freedom starts in your heart. And if your heart isn't free, no amount of money or self-control is going to change your financial status. In the Bible, Jesus teaches that many of our financial difficulties happen because our hearts are tied up in an unhealthy relationship with money. Here's how he describes it in Matthew 6:24. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Your financial situation doesn't depend on how much money you have. It depends on who you serve. So I want you to use what Jesus is saying here to take your first 3 steps on the road to lasting financial freedom. Step 1, pinpoint your real problem. It's easy to think that your money issues come from a low income or high expenses or bad habits, and those things may be contributing to your stress, but they're not causing it. The problem isn't outside you, it's within you. If your heart is divided between loving money and loving God, you'll never experience true freedom. Step 2, face your real foe. Your heart is a battleground in the struggle between good and evil, and the enemy will use money or money problems to make you a slave. God made you to live in total freedom, but the devil wants to keep you from it. Your struggle isn't against people or companies, it's against an enemy who's trying to capture your heart. And step 3, serve your real Savior. To live in the freedom you were made for, you have to win the battle inside your heart. That means walking away from the world's approach to money and the bondage that comes with it. If you want to succeed, commit to following God's freedom plan completely, no matter what the world tries to sell you. You'll never have real peace if you hold God at arm's length. But if you follow Him, you'll find freedom you never thought possible. Before we finish this lesson, I want to leave you with one final thought. Financial freedom is born in an undivided heart. Now, think about this question. How has money made me a slave, and what part of my heart do I need to reclaim to pursue financial freedom? Take a minute to write down your answer before we move on.